You may be wondering why my channel's called No Such Thing as Security. Having worked in security for a long time, that seems like a bit of a conundrum. So one of the things I've learnt is about the 5 remembrances. And the 5 remembrances go something like, I am of the nature to grow old. I am of the nature to get ill health. I am of the nature to die. Sounds a bit dark. All that is dear to me and everyone I love are of the nature to change. There's no way of escaping that. And my actions are my only true belongings. So this isn't about some kind of negative view of the world. This is just reality. And thinking that you can hold on and cling to security is false. Because everything changes. Everything's connected, and you just need to wake up. It's inevitable you're going to get old. It's inevitable you'll get unwell. It's inevitable you'll die. Things around you will change. People will change around you. The only thing you can really hang on to is your own actions. So that kind of clinging to security kind of doesn't make sense. It won't stop us doing it in the short term. So Alan Watts talked about when no risk is taken, there is no freedom. The desire for security and the feeling of insecurity are the same thing. To hold your breath is to lose your breath. Nothing worthwhile is ever achieved without danger. So, and I think Alan Watts was talking about it in a kind of light sense when he talks about those things. But just have a think. What are you clinging on to? Bearing in mind, there is no future, there is no past. Life is now. What you're doing now. Are you anxious about something that's going to happen in the future? Or feeling a bit down about things that happened in the past? Both of those things are outside of your control. On the assumption that we do have a bit of free will, which science is kind of saying no, but let's go with it. The actions you take now, the skillful actions, are what shape the world. The knock-on effect of what you say and do shapes the whole world. So you may think that some terrible action happening in a faraway country on the other side of the world is nothing to do with you, but it is. Those conversations you have on a day-to-day basis, those things you talk about, they all permeate out into the world because everything's connected. If you try and fix, say, a piece of security, the very next day or the very next hour or the next minute, things will have changed. So holding on to that security is very difficult, impossible in fact. But it won't stop us trying. So what can you do? I think all you can do is observe and see what's happening around you. And try and take, I've talked about mind the gap, but try and take a step a little bit removed and just be a bit more, people call it critical thinking, but just be a bit more, what do I really think about this? Take a step back. Thanks.